Hi guys, welcome back. It's LSP. It's currently the 11th of March 2019, 10:20 a.m. GMT time. It's been a while, guys, since I did a video. I just wanted to get a very short video out today, just going over just a few things. There's nothing that I'm specifically looking for this week. We've had pretty much all objectives fulfilled. Now, if you go back on some of the videos that I've been doing for the last sort of 3 weeks or so, you'll know that the 97.50 level I had marked off for quite some time. I'd marked off these levels as well for quite some time, and price had a really nice run down into both levels almost, and then a really nice expansive week into the 97.50 level. So this objective's been fulfilled. What I see going forward are higher prices on the dollar index for now. Until I see something change, that's what I'm going to be expecting. Just looking at things, there's a small level here. I mean, we're so close to it, I imagine we'd probably pop straight through that. It's 97.70. I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. So the 97.70 probably will be traded to next. But outside of that, this small inefficiency up here will probably get traded into. But I am seeing, higher prices. Just looking at the monthly. Yeah. Again, inefficiency up here. I'm just not. The more I look at this chart, the more I see. I'm not seeing lower prices. I'm just not. Obviously things can change. We're not prophets. We're not mind readers, and we certainly don't have any crystal balls. We just go based on what we see in front of us, and I am seeing, higher prices on the dollar, but I don't want to be too specific at the minute. Regarding levels and stuff, we'll just go with the 97 sort of 70 level, and possibly 98 to be traded to next. If we do start to pull lower, I'm just going to see that as a healthy pullback within this nice impulsive candle. So we'll take it from there as it comes. Weekly wise of the euro, again. We've seen some nice expansion, really nice level here. The 114.15 was hit nicely. We've respected that level. We've had a really nice range expansive week. The 112.15 to 112 big figure, again, I was talking about this for a while. It took a while to form. It took a while to get there, but it has done so. There is a level down here that I'm going to be expecting price to drive to, the 111 big figure, 111.10 to 111 big figure. But again, there's a small inefficiency down here. And I would like to see, some expansion, lower. But again, there's no rush, really. I don't want to overdo it in terms of the analysis. We're dealing with weekly charts, so these charts take time to form, and we may very well pull up first, into, these up candles, find some level of resistance or price sensitivity, and then start to grind lower again. May very well get that next week. There is no euro news this week, so any news that affects the euro will be USD driven, which there is some for the United States dollar DXY. So I'll be mindful of that. But generally going into this week, if it wasn't, all these Brexit talks and everything that's going on with, excuse me, the pound currency over here in the UK, then I would be focused on cable this week. So just to reiterate, I'm staying away from cable. Don't really want to trade it. Don't really want to look at it in the respect of it. It's more of a study for me, because this can just do anything at any point, just very quickly. We can mark our levels off, and again, you can see that this level was hit. I had this level marked off, the 133. If you remember in the videos, I rounded it off to 133 big figure. Had a really nice push up into that. I've always maintained that cable was bullish for quite a while, and that it was on its own page. This is just something that I found was quite simple and quite obvious to see. Again, doesn't mean that I'm special in any way. It's just a read on price, nothing more, just a simple read on price. But there is news coming out on cable this week, and under normal circumstances, I would be looking at cable, for a potential trade, right? But like I said, because I'm staying away from cable, I'm just leaving it alone. I could be sitting here right now and we'll just get an insane pop on cable either direction, and you scour the news to try and figure out what could have caused that. Not necessarily because of the news. I'm not a fundamentalist. I'm not interested in the news at all. But obviously, if Theresa May tweets something that nobody likes or that people do like, we could get a reaction on cable. If there's some deal that's done or no deal, or do you understand? There's so many variables when it comes to this Brexit. It is going to happen very soon, 29th of March. There's a lot of uncertainty around that. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. We can only guess. But until that 29th comes, when we're supposed to leave, then I don't know. Anything can happen. So I'm being very cautious on cable and very mindful that that is the case. And I'm just taking a step back and just letting it do its thing. But in terms of potential levels, we're pretty much stuck in an area right now where it's unlikely that we get through this point. Sorry, not unlikely. I said that wrong. That we, if we do get through the 129.20, I think we're going sideways. I still believe. Okay, I still believe that one of two things is going to happen on cable. Okay. We're either going to be going sideways until the 29th, then by which we will have some insane reaction, okay? Or we're going to grind higher, okay, going into the 29th of March. And again, these are just my opinions and thoughts, and absolutely not trade advice. But we're going to be grinding higher going into the 29th, and when the 29th comes, we're going to drop, okay? Just based on the weekly flow, the way that the price is starting to sort of consolidate within these two price points here and here. I think we're probably going to get messy price action going into the 29th. So maybe and another couple of weeks of nothing, and then we'll just get that nasty pop one way or another. I would have preferred to see a continuation going into the 29th, and then bang, a nice drop. But it steadied off. It achieved an objective last week, and then we're getting sorry, not last week, the week before, when we took the 133 big figure, and then last week we're getting some range expansion, to the downside, and now we're kind of just not really doing much. It is Monday, obviously. We've got the remainder of the week to go, so anything can happen. So we'll see. Again, there's really no rush. It's more of a study for me on cable. But in terms of euro going into this week, it is looking like we may get a small pop, and then some continuation to the downside, and hopefully to potentially drive towards that 111.10 to 111 big figure. And I am expecting higher prices on the dollar. All right, and that's it. That's it, guys. So I hope everybody's well. Obviously, I haven't spoken to anybody for a while in terms of an analysis video. I am, recording videos to put on the website, which I will link you at some point this year. Again, really no rush on this, guys. It's just something I want to get right. So, don't expect that anytime soon. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But outside of that, like I said, I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's trading is going well and their studies are going well. And I will catch up with you very soon. All right, take care. LSP out.